Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Masonry Online Classroom. Today, I will share Safety Technology Knowledge 1. Basic Common Knowledge of Construction Safety Production with you. This lesson contains 3 parts, which are 1. Characteristics of the construction industry. 2. Safety knowledge and regulations at the construction site. 3. Correct usage of personal protective equipment. Let's start by understanding the characteristics of the construction industry. 1. Fixed project locations with high operational mobility. 2. Labor-intensive with high labor intensity. 3. Operating in extreme weather conditions, such as high temperatures in summer and cold temperatures in winter. 4. Outdoor and cross-functional operations are common. 5. Diverse composition of personnel, with generally low safety awareness leading to a higher risk of accidents. Next, let's delve into the second part, safety knowledge and regulations at the construction site that masons must be aware of. Safety knowledge at the construction site includes safety principles, safety first, prevention as the primary focus, comprehensive management. 4. Do not harm oneself, do not harm others, do not be harmed by others, protect others from harm. 3. Safety. Safety helmet, safety belt, safety net. 4. Openings, stairwell opening, elevator shaft opening, reserved hole opening, passage opening. 5. Edges, excavation edge, framework structure construction floor edge, roof edge, unprotected stair edge, and unprotected balcony edge. 5. Major hazards, falling from heights, being struck by objects, electric shock, mechanical injuries, and collapse. 3. Violations, violation of command, violation of regulations, violation of labor discipline. Safety regulations at the construction site include 1. Compliance with construction site safety management and adherence to safety production regulations upon entering the construction site. 2. Mandatory wearing of safety helmets for all personnel entering the site, secured properly with straps, and correctly use personal protective equipment. Prohibition of barefoot, sandals, high heels, shorts, etc. 3. Strictly prohibit alcohol consumption on site or allow non-site personnel to enter. 4. Use of safety belts and securing safety hooks for suspended work above 2 meters without safety facilities. When working at heights, it is strictly prohibited to indiscriminately throw materials and tools downwards or upwards. Disassembled materials must not be thrown haphazardly, and during disassembly operations, personnel must be stationed below for supervision. 5. Compliance with scaffolding material and erection specifications. 6. The use of a ladder must not lack obstruction, and it should not be placed on elevated surfaces. The ladder feet must have anti-slip measures, and when the ladder exceeds 2 meters, there should be a supervisor present. It is strictly prohibited for more than 2 persons to work on the ladder simultaneously. For A-frame ladders, there should be a securely fastened rope in the middle. 7. Temporary electrical boxes must be well maintained and free from damage. Damaged electrical components must be promptly replaced. 8. Separate power sources for illumination should be provided, and there should be secondary protection. Each electrical device should have its own switch, and connecting multiple devices to one switch is strictly prohibited. 9. Rubber cables should be used for temporary power lines on site. The use of plastic flower lines is prohibited. Direct insertion of wires into sockets is strictly forbidden. 10. Maintenance of protective devices on equipment, especially for tools like abrasive sawing machines, ensuring reliable grounding or zero protection. 11. People who do not understand electrical and mechanical operations are strictly prohibited from using or playing with electromechanical equipment. 12. Emphasis on the maintenance and upkeep of construction equipment, prohibiting operation with defects or overloading. 13. Restricted access to lifting areas for non-operational personnel, ensuring proper equipment function. And enforcing 10 no lifting regulations. 14. When entering a well or conducting operations in a confined space, a work permit must be obtained, and the regulations for well entry or confined space operations must be strictly adhered to. 15. Neat stacking of construction materials and equipment on site, avoiding obstruction of main pathways. 16. Clearance of flammable materials around the welding and cutting area, post-operation inspections, and prevention of fire hazards. 17. Protection of 4 openings, staircase opening, reserved opening, ventilation opening, and sewer inspection opening, with railings or cover plates. 18. Placement of warning signs in hazardous areas such as cliffs, steep slopes, passage openings, and hole openings, with the use of work lights for nighttime warnings. Finally, let's learn about the correct usage of personal protective equipment. Personal protective equipment includes safety helmets, safety belts, anti-slip shoes, dust masks, etc. Requirements for the use of personal protective equipment by construction workers. 1. Regularly inspect protective equipment and replace damaged items promptly. 2. Correctly wear safety helmets upon entering construction sites, with specific instructions for female workers to secure their hair within the helmet. 3. Proper use of safety harnesses during work at heights. 4. Workers involved in elevated work or operating rotating machinery must wear 3 tight work clothes. Before wearing a safety helmet, it should be inspected for any damage to the shell, lining, chin strap, and headband, such as cracks, cuts, abrasions, or corrosion. Correct wearing of safety helmets. Safety helmets should be worn properly with the chin strap fastened snugly. The size of the headband should be adjusted according to the wearer's head shape to ensure a secure fit. Female workers should tuck their hair inside the helmet. Before using a safety belt, it should be inspected. The inspection primarily focuses on the metal buckle, connector, strap, and safety rope. Metal components like buckles and connectors should be free of bending, wear, scratches, or breakage. Straps and safety ropes should be free of any fractures, cuts, wear, loose seams, burns, or corrosion marks. In case of any damage found in the safety belt, its use should be discontinued. Correct wearing of safety belts. Adjust the metal buckle and straps of the safety belt until it is snug around the body without restricting movement. Insert the safety rope into the strap, preventing it from dangling outside to avoid tripping hazard. Safety belts should be used with a high-hanging and low-usage approach. 3 tight work clothes refer to garments with tight lower hems, tight cuffs, and tight pant legs. That concludes our lesson for today. Thank you all for watching.